Hey, how's it going, guys? I have been playing a buttload, literally a buttload, of Ball Pit on stream. And I gotta tell you, I have some thoughts, I have some ideas on how to create what I would call the perfect build. Maybe not the perfect build. I don't know, though. So, I think that we can all agree that there are some really strong builds. Do I want this? I think this is what I want. So, I think we can all agree that there are a lot of strong builds. I'm done with Fast 9 in the forest, so I'm kind of working on the gory grasslands. I always do that. So I figured we could have some fun in here. So we all know that some of the best builds include like Black Hole and Flash and stuff like that. But I actually have some thoughts for other builds. And see, I want both of these because they're both useful. I think we're going to go with this though. So I am of the opinion... That's beautiful. We got one of the two that we already needed. I'm of the opinion that it might be beneficial for us to go for like a assassin and maggot build, and then start going for like the warhorn and other baby ball build stuff. Like, where is it? I am not seeing what I want. Bandage roll, not really. Turret, not really. Man, this is getting rough. Slingshot's fine. I'm just trying to hit a situation where we get like an impressive amount of balls going. And I think that doing the assassin ball and then giving all of the maggot balls like the properties of the assassin ball and then putting them back there with a bunch of extra damage is probably the move, right? Does that sound reasonable to y'all? Does that sound like the smart thing to do? Because it sounds like it to me. Okay, we still need... Oh, baby rattle. Beautiful. So I'm hopeful... I'm actually not even entirely sure if the baby ball builds work with... We don't quite need rattle yet. We do need ghost to be level 3. Okay, I'm not trying to spend a bunch of money on stuff that I don't need yet. So we're gonna evolve Cornucopia. I'm hopeful that with Cornucopia, what we can do is see if the maggot balls actually combine with the assassin balls. Or we go Flash. That's kind of tough. No, I think Flash is a cop-out here. I know it's like one of the strongest balls in the game. But there has to be more than this. The 4th, the 5th. I don't know. Oh, man. Sometimes I feel so funny. Ballsy 100% damage after hitting the back of the field. Upturned hatchet could be helpful, because whenever we're shooting back there, we're going to be doing some fun things. Evolution is not what I want, so I have to do fission, because I can't find the stupid upgrades for Ghost. Isn't that great? Isn't that beautiful? This does seem like we're pretty strong right now. I know it's not a fast 5 run. Okay, so whenever we get our next fusion item, we'll be able to make the assassin, and then we'll be able to hopefully upgrade it in time. So we're just gonna have to go straight for the boss here. He's so annoying. Look at him. 25% more damage till they hit a wall. Not helpful to us. Give me like... None of this. Auto Tornado is fine. There's Cell as well. We can do something with Cell. We'll figure it out. Okay, we're evolving to Assassin. That's important. Then we're going to combine that with our Maggot Ball. And then it should turn into something crazy. And then I just have to find like... I'm thinking like... I mean, we could go like spear or something, but in reality, what I want is more small ball upgrades. Slingshot is fun. I've noticed I have a chatter in my Twitch community where basically, do we have any basic crit rate? No. Well, I would love to do Deadeye Amulet. I think the best move is to hold off on that. Wait, there's no way. It's not level 3, dude. Oh, I'm in constant pain. Dang, dude. Go to the stupid dark ball and the bleed ball. I have another few ideas for builds that I want to work on, but I think the most fun thing we could do here is try to, I don't know, try to make a really strong or perfected build in every situation we're in. Ruby hilted dagger is exactly what I wanted. Now, there are a couple other things that I would have preferred, but the hatchet's good. There we go. Now, let's see what it exactly does. I think we can get some good DPS off of this. Okay, so lot it for hit. Pass through the front. Backstabs deal extra damage. Infest enemies on hit. Balls have the same properties. That's exactly what I wanted. So now we just leave everything up here from now on. And we hope that we have a decent amount of DPS there. There's definitely one or two things I could have done differently. Look at all those assassin baby balls. We could do this. I think I'd rather fission and then maybe get some extra stuff going on in there. But for now, I'm really happy with this. Egg sack could be fun. So now we can actually test some other stuff. We get another one. And we're gonna go... I guess we'll go flash and then we'll mix it with maggot since that's what we're gonna have here. If we can actually get all that. I'm not entirely sure we're gonna be able to. Although it does seem like we're not really doing damage as much as I thought we would be. So funny. Okay, let's get our first fusion going. Evolve. Let's do the maggot first since we have like the strength. I don't know what else to call it. I guess we could go ahead and try to upgrade it all the way. You know, I've never tried mixing maggot with cell, but I guess it would make just a bunch of maggot balls, right? That'd be pretty fun. Okay, so the hope is that we get 2 more fusions, and I don't think we do. So we're just gonna be happy with what we got here. I don't know, I would love to get one more. Just one more, you know? I'm not really that worried about gathering resources whenever I'm theory crafting like this. It just seems like it's... I feel like there's ways to improve this build quite a bit. I'm just gonna be hitting E over and over so that I can evolve, or so that I can level up before the evolution, just in case it shows up super fast. Oh, did we get it? Okay, we got it. So now if we evolve, it'll do the thing. The one issue I have with this particular build is that, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it's going to be very strong against the boss. We'll have to, you know, we'll have to just play really hard and be really spooked about it. Be very skelly about it. But it does seem like we're doing a good job, I think. Yeah, we'll take a laser. Why not? Like, it seems like we're getting a decent amount of damage done to everything else. The problem is, I don't think that maggot is a very good boss killer. It's a very good room killer, especially when mixed with flash, which I believe area of effect from flash also inflicts maggots. Yeah, so everything gets maggots all the time now. Throw in an egg sack. I guess what we're really trying to do here is create as much baby ball damage as possible, which I don't know if we actually succeed in that regard. Yeah, it might be tough here. And we are going to create some more baby assassin balls out of this, which is good. I think that's part of why they include enemy damage in here. Sorry, include like more non-boss like cart guys in the boss fights, is so that you can produce baby balls off of stuff like that, or produce like berserk, or like make sure zombie and poison and stuff are still satisfactory. So this definitely isn't gonna be like a crazy build. I think we missed out on some of our item selection here, unfortunately. But we still win, and that's all that matters. And maybe we could do another run or two just to see how we're going. Let me do some thinking about what we have set up here. Yeah, it really wasn't that strong. I mean, we got 5,000 DPS, which is pretty good. How much did we get off of the baby balls? Another 3,900. So I don't know. You guys tell me what. How do I delineate what my damage is? Because we have obviously the almost 2 million damage from the assassin. We have the 5.5k DPS. We have another 3.9k DPS, but then you also have to take into account like the flash and maggot ball, and you have to take like some of the other stuff into account, like upturned hatchet, cornucopia. Like, how do I delineate what was successful here? Okay, I came up with another idea. We need to do cohabitants, and we need to do the flagellant. These are not going to be our primary combinations, but they will be part of it. I want to go to Boneyard Fast 9 so that we can properly theory craft this now that I've like done a little bit of progression on the video. I think that's a good way to do it. We do a little bit of theory craft, a little bit of progression. I do want this laser actually. And then I don't really want any of these. Skip. I know that's probably not the most efficient way to do that, but whatever. So I want to try an oldie but a goodie that I tried before on here. That included... I believe we kept the horizontal laser, actually. Spectral is something that we needed. And then we needed... the ghostly corset. Perfect. Corset? Corset? Ah! Unfortunately, we're gonna have to fission here, which is sad. Oh! And then we get back in time for the evolution. Phantom Regalia. There we go. I want Phantom Regalia. I want the backstabby. I want the hatchet. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. There we go. I'm still going with maggot, but I have an idea. Hello, my friend. We're going to keep the horizontal. And then, obviously, we need to get the DPS stick. The DPS stick is very important. We're not worried about money here. We're only worried about progression and strong builds. Although this should be a very easy situation to go through. I don't know. We're not getting that damage yet. You're upgraded all the way. We also need baby ball build stuff. I don't hate rubber headband. Just because it improves your DPS quite a bit. Give me... not really getting anything that I want. The rubber headband upgrade, I guess. Magnet? No. Warhorn is fine. We'll have to do fission, unfortunately. Which is not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. But we're gonna have some trouble here. I think the problem is that we have progressed simply too quickly. Let's just go for it. That's our fusion. And now we're going to try to focus hard on getting all of the items that we want out of this, which include the baby ball items, the auto tornado, no. Crit hit steal more. We could take that, and then we could try to take baby rattle and see what we get from there. Unfortunately, I fear that we're not going to be able to find what we want. I'm not using either of these. Nope. Can't banish that. Banishing the mirror, banishing the sapphire hilt. Dagger. We'll take the Deadeye amulet for now. That's sad. We're gonna lose out on 2 of these. It's not a big deal. I just gotta find my baby rattle. Dang it. Crown of Thorns we can also banish, and then we can actually come back. Nope. Nope. Lame. We just need to make a bit more money. I think this was had the potential to be very good, but we are utilizing it poorly. Oh well. I have the beholder is not what I want. We'll take a brood mother. I don't want bottled tornado. You're seriously gonna do me like this, game? I'm so sad. Now do I have the money? Whatever, we'll do bottled stupid tornado. Don't even get the warhorn upgrade. Stupid. You think I care? I'll take a Spider Queen. Nothing wrong with the Spider Queen. Then we go Spider Queen and we take more laser if we can. Unfortunately, I guess I'm gonna have to try this out again. Which, not a big deal. Maybe what I'll do... Ooh, more sacks. Love to see it. Okay, goodbye, you annoying brick jerk. More laser. Oh well, time to find out what we get. It seems like it bounces off of his main body once we touch the back, which makes sense. That's kind of how it works. Yeah, we're really not getting much DPS right now, are we? There was probably a better way to set this up. Although I'm not that worried about dying anymore. Maybe I just go straight back? See, in this phase, it's actually very easy to go straight back. And get plenty of extra bounces. Ouch, ouch. We had a little bit of hurdy-dirty there. Not a big deal. So yeah, this one was unfortunately a failure. I'm gonna keep trying, though. I think what we need... The laser seems fine, but we need something with a little more finality. There's gotta be, like, an absurd baby ball build that I'm not seeing. Maybe it's like sun and baby ball? I don't know. This one's obviously having a hard time dealing damage to them. I guess it all depends on what the final verdict is on, like, DPS for this particular build. Let's take a look. Yeah, only 32. And then another 12 for the balls. So this one wasn't really it either. Let me do a little bit more thinking. Once again, you guys comment and let me know what you think the best build for this might be. We're going to try one more time. Okay, I thought about it. Honestly, hear me out. We go Sisyphus. We're going to go with the Juggler. The reason I say Juggler is because we're going to be going for a very specific build. And these two have a very helpful combination that's going to make things a little bit easier. They both have AoE damage, which is going to help us stay alive while I try to put together my idea. What I want is honestly none of these. That's fine, I suppose. Oh, and then we'll go Midnight Oil. So this is just going to be the start. We're going to make money. We're going to do strongly. We're going to make things happen for us. Is this what I want? It is not. I do want laser horizontal. I do want ghostly corset. I kind of want the whole spectral deal, but ghostly corset is fine for now. And then we need to do a little bit of combining here to make things work out better. But what we're going to be going for... Let's go ahead and make magma so that we can get a bit more space on our board. Because we're going to try to make a maggot, and we're going to combine it with laser on this particular field. And we're going to make it stronger by adding a couple things. If I see them, I'll take them, but as of right now, I'm not seeing them. Oh, I am getting cooked here. Oh well. This one might be difficult to set up. This might take a few tries. I don't think I want a fusion here. I mean, I guess I fusion these two to make more space. Magma lightning. I mean, that'll be pretty strong. Maybe we accidentally found another build for a different video. Okay, there's Broodmother. Unfortunately, we have to take the fission here. Now, all I need... Dang, magic staff is awesome. Definitely need that. There's Cell. Okay, we need to get Cell one more level so that we can combine into Maggot, and then we're going to combine it with the laser, actually, again. I think this is going to work out a lot better on this particular character, obviously because AoE damage does so much. Oh no. This is bad. He's beating the crap out of us. Yeah, unfortunately, we're gonna have to probably restart. Oh, please! Please, you're killing me! Do we get him before we die? Give me the feather. Give me this right here. So the hope is we'll be able to live in time. But like as of right now, we're kind of cooked. There we go. We just barely made it. Okay. Cell is fine. The problem is a lot of these balls don't really do anything. Let's see if this works. So what it should do is spawn like a bunch of lasers. Does seem like it's doing that. It's not exactly the strongest though. Let's see what else we could do here. If I can get one more before this fusion, I would love that. Please and thank you. Thank you. It'd be really funny if we got two of the same one in one go. What we could have done is tried to hold out for like Holy Laser or something, but I mean, in reality, it's not that big of a deal either way. Yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to get much of the laser action until they start killing some more enemies. Which it does look like it's working now. Maybe too well. Ruh-roh. Oh, don't die. I feel like this is such a good build. Lightning? Okay, we lived. So we're gonna get one more combination. I just don't think it's gonna be that good of a combination. Do we want more laser? Nah, let's try the lightning. Let's see which one wins out. Gosh, I feel like our item purchasing was really poor compared to everything else. I also feel like we're going to be weak against the bosses, unfortunately. Like, our laser damage is going to outdo everything else by a lot until we get to the boss, and then the boss is just going to take, like, no damage because of how we have everything structured. Which is unfortunate. I don't know, those lasers are getting some work whenever we're just board clearing, but I think it's hard to make a build that does both high boss damage and high board clear. Because you get stuff like Black Hole and Flash, and you combine those, and it's like an instant board clear every time, but it's kind of a garbage thing to use against a boss. We're on makeshift Sisyphus, so we actually don't get any damage from baby balls, but we do get damage off of the... Oh, no. We do get damage off of the lasers off the maggot balls. So I don't know. Do you guys think that maggot is like the best ball in the game for board clear? Do you think that there's another answer? Let me know in the comments. This build right here doesn't seem like the best one. I don't know. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to try and organize it, the video that is, in a way that we get to see like the best attempt at the end, maybe. We'll do like 3 or 4 attempts on different like tracks, see how it goes. That could be fun. I don't know. Do you guys like this game? Have you played this game before? Are there other games like this that you think I would enjoy, that you would enjoy watching? Those are all things to leave in the comments. Make sure to like this video though, if you have enjoyed it. I know we got a little bit of time left, but I'll go ahead and remind you now while we're still beating the boss. Before we see the DPS that we were doing, which might be crap, which might not be crap. Maybe instead of maggot, for bosses, maybe the answer is the other one. Maybe the other one is voluptuous sac, because that makes 3 or 4 egg sacs, and then the egg sac like items probably do whatever you combine it with. So even against bosses, you would still be getting like, I don't know, 6 to 9, maybe like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like balls off of every shot. Even if you're not fighting a boss. Although, how long is the voluptuous egg sac, like, time difference? Like, how long do you wait between shots for that, compared to something like this? I don't know the answer to that. And also, you kind of have to have your maggot balls hit everything in the boss fight. Okay, let's see the final one. If I end up cutting everything, though... Ooh, hold on. 4.7, not bad, not bad. 0 from egg sac, of course, 0 from our babies. 4.7, that's really not that bad. Honestly, we could probably just leave this video in order, because that was a nice surprise. Going for the lower DPS start with makeshift Sisyphus and taking the like mini ball things, and then turning it into a stronger build with, say, maggot or sun or something like that, could work out really well. You guys let me know what you think in the comments, though. Did you enjoy this video? I guess we'll see, depending on how many people watch it, but I appreciate you all very much. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.